Broken Chains Barbell Club. What's up, guys? Coach Nate. Hey, this is week 2 of our Barbell Club programming. I'm going to go over the main theme of the week and talk to you about all the lifts that we're going to be focused on this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Try and get in every training session, guys. Remember to, as best you can, come in ready to train, warmed up. It's not an ideal situation to do a CrossFit workout before training Barbell Club. If anything, switch the order. Do Barbell Club first, then do a CrossFit workout. You guys have free reign. If you want to come in early, hop on a bike, just get your muscles loose and limber. That way, as soon as the hour starts, you're able to jump right in and get after it. That's the ideal situation. So guys, we want these Barbell Club sessions to be precise, giving everything you got to every single lift, giving it your full concentration, and really trying to make improvements in your mechanics. However, this week, the main theme of this week is muscle building. We're in a hypertrophy phase. That means that in every one of these training sessions, it's going to be pretty squat heavy. We're going to be putting in a lot of extra reps. So if you should feel a little bit more sore this week from the training. It shouldn't feel like you just did Karen. You guys all know that feeling that you have after you do the workout Karen, but it should feel like a little bit tender. You know it when you're taking the stairs the day after one of these training sessions because you put in so much work. So keep your missed lifts to a minimum, guys. All of these lifts are intended to be made. We don't want to practice missing. Like if you're hitting a snatch, if we're climbing up in weight and you start missing a weight over and over again, stop. Reduce the weight. We don't want to practice misses. So just keep that in mind as we're working through this. So guys, Monday we're kicking off. The first lift is your snatch balance. And for those of you guys who struggle getting comfortable dropping down in the hole, this is one of the best exercises for you to do. So the snatch balance looks like this, guys. You're going to take the bar from the rack. You're going to get a snatch grip on the bar, step back, nice and tall, stacked as best you can be, getting tight in your midsection, standing tall. We're going to dip down. When I dip down, I'm keeping my torso straight up and down. I'm going to drive this weight up and overhead, lock my elbows out, sit up nice and tall in the bottom of that hole and stand the weight up. That is a snatch balance, guys. Again, big breath, nice and tight. Boom, fast down in the hole, stand that weight up. Okay, again, this is going to come in handy for those of you guys who struggle getting full depth in those snatches. This is the best drill to overcome that fear and start developing the muscle memory to do it. So we got a 3x3 at 70%, a 3x3 at 75%. Then we're going into snatch high pulls or snatch pulls. Snatch grip, pulling that weight off of the floor, nice tight back position. We're going to drive the weight up nice and forcefully, get up tall and give that bar a little bit of a shrug at the top. We're not trying to get the elbows super high. We're just trying to shrug, keep that bar centered over your feet as you pull. On these snatch pulls, we're doing 3x3 at 95%. So 95% of your best snatch. That's the weight that's going on the bar. Remember, trying to stay centered on your feet. When you're pulling this weight, we're getting up, boom, centered on my feet, right back down. If you find yourself getting up here and then kind of falling forward in it, it means that that weight is pulling you forward. So you need to squeeze it back. Always keep that bar centered over your feet. As you're pulling it up, boom, straight up, right into it, okay? Those are the snatch pulls. And then finally, we're finishing the day on Monday with paused back squats. Real simple. You guys are gonna unrack the bar, sit up nice and tall. We're going all the way down into the hole. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, stand the weight up. It should be a nice, full, I think it's a 2-second pause. Yeah, 2-second pause at the bottom of every rep. We're doing 5x5 on that, guys, and you're gonna be climbing in weight. That is Monday, okay? Tuesday, here's what we got on Tuesday. We have a paused front squat plus a squat clean. So the way this one's gonna work, you're gonna take the bar from the rack in a front rack position. We're gonna come down. I think this one calls for 5 sets of 3 paused front squats plus the squat clean. So you're gonna have that front rack position. We're gonna go down, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, stand the weight back up. You're gonna do that 3 times with the pause, sitting up nice and tall, centered on my feet, okay? And then after you do that 3rd rep, we're gonna take the bar down to the floor, and then we're gonna do a squat clean. Clean that weight up, all the way down in the hole, and stand it up. By the time you get to that squat clean, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna feel really heavy because you just did 3 pause front squats. So the prescription is you're gonna start at 50% of your 1 rep max front squat, and you're going to climb on the subsequent sets. And you're going to, again, start with the bar on the rack, step it back, do those 3 pause squats, and then the squat clean, okay? After we finish that, we're going to clean high pulls. So 3 sets of 3, again, same thing, nice tight setup. We're getting up nice and tall, big shrug at the top, right back down. Remember, we're not touch and going these, every single rep, deliberate, boom, right into the next one. We're doing 3 of those at 95% of your best clean. And then, lastly, we're finishing out the day with our squatting. It's gonna be a 1 1/4 front squat plus a split jerk. Lots of squatting this week, guys. We're getting strong. So this is what this looks like. The 1 1/4 front squat looks like this. You're gonna unrack the bar, take it back in the front rack position, nice and tight. We're going to go down into the bottom. We're gonna come up a quarter, right back down, and then stand it up. What we're trying to train here is the bottom portion of that catch in the clean. We're trying to get you comfortable with what that bottom position feels like, build some strength there, and build your spring, your ability to spring and stand that weight back up. So it's gonna be a 1 1/4 front squat plus a split jerk. So it's gonna be 3 of these. You're gonna come off the bar, up, stand, that's 1. Up, stand, that's 2. You do 3 of those, and then after you did all 3, big breath, boom, split jerk, stand that weight up, make sure you recover properly. The front foot comes back a half a step, the back foot comes forward a half a step, okay? So that is the final lift for Wednesday, okay? And then finally, on Friday, I'm gonna let you guys max out a little bit. Fridays are the fun, heavy days. So on this one here, the first one you're gonna do is a snatch plus a hang snatch. You're going to max out on this lift. Again, I'm only allowing you 1 miss. As you climb up in weight to try and find this max, I don't want you practicing misses, right? So we're gonna snatch the bar, boom, all the way, stand it back up, bring it down to the hang, and then we're gonna do a hang snatch down to the knees, boom, pop that weight up, stand it back up. You're gonna max out. Let's see how heavy can you get. 1 full snatch, 1 hang snatch. Remember on the hang snatch, after you stood up the full snatch, right? Snatch that weight up. We come back down on the hang. Remember, hips back, shoulders out in front of the bar, boom, right back up. Keep that bar close to your body the whole way, okay? So you're gonna max out on that. Then you're gonna drop down to 75% of whatever that max number was, and you're gonna do an EMOM. One, and one, a snatch plus a hang snatch every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. Okay, after we finish that, we're gonna do the same thing with a clean plus a hang clean. So same thing, start out at the bottom position, clean the weight up, boom, stand it up, back down to the hang, shoulders out in front of the bar, boom, right back up into a hang clean. You're gonna max out on that lift. Then you're gonna do the same thing. Take 75% of that number, and we're gonna do an EMOM, a 5-minute EMOM, 1 full clean from the floor, 1 hang clean from the knees. Okay, and then finally, the last lift on Friday is a push press, a 5x5 push press. Okay, it's gonna be at 75% of your 1 rep max snatch, split jerk. So, on this one here, you guys know the deal on a push press. We're just stepping back, feet right underneath our hips, big breath, dip and drive that bar up and overhead. We're not dropping under. This is a push press, so it's just the dip and drive, boom, head through the window. Trying to build some strength for your overhead position, for your pressing, so that as we continue to climb, our split jerk will get stronger and stronger. So guys, that is week 2. That's what we're doing. We're trying to get really strong this week. You should feel sore after every session. Come in, give it your all. Review the lifts before you show up, guys. Look at what I printed out, read the summary for the day, and come into class ready to put in work. We'll see you here at the box.